There is a huge miscalculation about the end of slavery, and that it is not present in today's world. Slavery is a shameful and disgusting practice that still persists in our modern world and is not in sight of declining. Global Slavery Index and many other organizations estimate that there are about 30 to 48.5 million people who live under some form of slavery today. It is said that there is slavery in 167 nations in this world, no matter them being extremely developed or not. More specifically, there are 2,168,600 enslaved people in the Americas. In Argentina, it is estimated that 175,500 people are enslaved. These people are faced to work in horrible conditions. Also estimated that 600,000 to 800,000 people are trafficked each year. Modern slaves can work as forced or debt slaves, sexual exploitation, criminal exploitation, or domestic slaves. An example of sexual exploitation in Argentina is with the story of Antonia. For the past 22 years, since the age of 9, her father, Domingo Bolucio, turned Antonia into a sex slave. Antonia was raped many times by her father and was beat and threatened when she tried to tell local authorities. Antonia was also raped by her uncle, and through the rapes of her father and uncle, she was impregnated 8 times and gave birth to 8 children that were from her own father. The slave case of Antonia is just one out of thousands of other modern-day slave stories. And you might not know, but we are contributing to modern slavery. Children, men, and women are closed up into factories and forced to work excessive hours while being unpaid, and probably made the clothes you buy for lower prices today. For example, the very popular and powerful brand Zara has been found guilty of using modern slavery in Argentina to manufacture clothing. Zara was employing immigrants and making them work over 13 hours a day and making the employees sleep in tight confined areas with cabling and machines close, which increases the risk of fire. And by doing this, Zara are making huge profit, and it is very beneficial economically. Where is the limit to modern-day slavery? Despite all the worldwide anti-slavery campaigns, if one of the leading textile companies in the world is capable of this, then we are faced with a huge problem that needs to be solved. And all the modern slave labor generates about $150 billion each year. These actions and way of living are totally unacceptable, and many organizations and governments are trying to end this. In Argentina, the government has enforced laws and done many efforts over the years to stop human trafficking and modern slavery in the country. From 2009 to 2010, Argentina went from being on the tier ranking of 2 watch list to tier ranking 2. This means that they are doing many efforts to stop the problem of human trafficking and modern slavery, but it is not yet perfect, and there's still some way to go. And since then, Argentina has stayed on the tier ranking of 2. The Argentine government has rescued more than 10,000 victims of human trafficking and slave labor since 2008. In 2015, the Argentine government and armed forces were able to rescue 2,110 victims of modern slavery. The Argentine government has also set up hotlines and mailboxes for people to anonymously give information about anything they find suspicious. Despite all the efforts made by Argentina to stop modern slavery, they still have some way to go to be in the top ranking and meet all the standards. Some organizations have also joined the fight against slavery in Argentina. For example, Fundación María Los Angeles provides assistance to victims of modern slavery and advice to families. The foundation has also opened shelters and provides legal and social support to victims. The Asamblea Permanente por los Derechos Humanos APDH is another organization that works to protect and improve the quality of the human rights of immigrant workers no matter their nationality or race. NGOs and government action play a big role towards the eradication of modern slavery. But simple actions can be done by anyone to stop modern-day slavery. By following these steps, you can also make a difference and change the life of people who are living under these horrible conditions. Firstly, research about modern-day slavery and then share what you learned with people around you. Talk with people who do jobs that involve helping others and with victims of slavery if you have the chance to. Reflect on ways you can help and share your cause with other people. Join groups on social media pages that fight for this cause. Also learn to watch around you and recognize if any sort of mistreating is happening and report it to proper officials. Finally, create projects and share your ideas around your town and make everyone involved in the fight against modern-day slavery. In the end, I would like to thank you all for watching. And remember, keep fighting against modern-day slavery.